Our search committee for selecting the college president, headed by Dr. Raul F. Muyong, Doctor of Education, Director for CHEDRO 6, and Chairman, BCC Search Committee. Our candidates for college president, my co-faculty and staff, PTA president, alumni president, SSC, students, welcome to today's public forum for the search for the college president of Balete Community College. Today marks a pivotal moment in our institution's history as we select the individual who will lead us to continue innovating, building, and serving. As we convene for this forum, we recognize the significance of this event in shaping the destiny of this local college. Today, we get into a thoughtful deliberation of the presentations of our presidentiables to help identify the visionary leader who will guide Balete Community College to new heights of excellence. At this moment, let us invite the holy presence of our Lord through a prayer to be led by Ms. Jubel C. Bantigue, our college registrar, to be followed by the singing of the national anthem and acclaim hymn through a PowerPoint presentation.
Let us bow down our heads and feel the presence of the Lord. Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for bringing all of us here today, safe and sound. We come before you this time with grateful hearts, acknowledging you as the ultimate source of all wisdom, knowledge, and guidance. We left up to you our institution and the vital task of searching for the first president of Balete Community College. We gather as a community, united in hope, placing the future of our college into your hands. Lord, we pray for the members of the search committee. Grant them exceptional discernment, clarity, and unity. Help them see beyond resumes to recognize true leadership, integrity, and heart. Give them patience to listen and wisdom to choose the leader you have already appointed. Lord, we ask that you lead us to a leader who is a person of integrity, vision, and compassion. Bless our future president with the wisdom to navigate the complexities of higher education, the courage to uphold academic excellence, and the empathy to serve as a bridge builder among students, faculty, staff, and the broader community. Prepare the heart and mind of the person you have already chosen for this role. Give them the strength to embrace this responsibility, and may they be guided by a passion to nurture the minds and spirits of the next generation of leaders. Bless our students, faculty, staff, and alumni during this time of waiting. Keep our campus community patient, optimistic, and deeply supportive of one another. Remind us that our shared mission remains strong through every season of change. We entrust this entire process into your capable hands, trusting that you will provide a shepherd who will guide our college into a future of hope, growth, and meaningful service. We lift up the local barangay leaders and representatives who serve as the foundation of our local governance. Grant them the wisdom to govern with justice and the compassion to address the daily needs of our neighborhood. Strengthen the bond between our college and our local barangay, so that campus and community may work hand in hand toward peace, safety, and progress. We trust your perfect timing and your faithful provision for our school's next chapter. We hope for the resounding success of this public forum for the Balete Community College Presidential Search. We ask all this in the holy name of your begotten Son, Jesus Christ our Lord and personal Savior. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, telas ang sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhabit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Tanan maato, ro among isip pagandong unaki mo, o among akan, among pagabantayan, ring kang marayran, ro paglaom, pati man ro kalipayan. Dayani mo kamuntanan, ikaw agkan probinsya nga manggaran. May dagat ka, may bukid pagkapatagan, may ati ka bantog sa kalibutan. Kulturang ginapabugay labi sa tanan. O among akan, among pagabantayan, ring kamayran. Ro Diyos na to, ni Mauro nagagiya, akan probinsya nga mauswag mabuhay ka. Ro Diyos na to, di Mauro nagagiya, akan probinsya nga mauswag mabuhay ka.
At this juncture, may we invite our local chief executive and municipal mayor, the Honorable Priscilla Gail S. Calizo, to deliver her welcome remarks.
Mayad-ayad nga agahon katon tanan. Good morning. Good morning and welcome sa aton nga first BCC Balete Community College Search for College President Public Forum. So abi-abihon ko anay ro aton mga bisita, mga iya makaron kay Vice Pat, my partner, Vice Mayor, to the Sangguniang Bayan members present today, SB Ralph Cleope, SB Riani Arquiola, of course, iyaman kato ng mga barangay captains naton, mga kagawad on education. Of course, iyaman katon si Doc Almon Okendo, aton acting college president. Agaton mga bisita from CHED, Dr. Raul Moyong, and for also within the committee, search for the committee also is our market na President Nestor Justo and our OIC, Ma'am Ruweng Birol, to all the staff of Balete Community College. Of course, I would also like to acknowledge our dear candidates, Dr. Michael Belarmino, Dr. Berlin Importado, and Dr. Wella Jem Samonte. To all the students, to all the parents, and syempre isig kong balatenon, hay mayad-ayad gid, nga agahon katon tanan. So dayang adlaw hay, mabinungahon gid para katon tanan. It is my privilege as your municipal mayor to welcome each and every one of you. Of course, to our visitors from SHED, welcome to our enchanting municipality, our enchanting Balete. And hopefully this is not going to be the last time that you're going to visit our enchanting town, of course. So today is more than just an opportunity to evaluate qualification and experience. Ay makaroon nga adlaw hay ma-public forum kita para sa aton nga search nga ra sa tatlo nga ra nga mayad-ayad kita na mga doctors naton para sa maging presidente yun it atong Balete Community College. So our Balete Community College had gone through a lot of hurdles, obstacles, challenges within the past few years. And we are very privileged and we're very happy to be here right now na gina-search na naton aton first college president, which is, as I said, first nga ni iya sa aton Balete Community College, and ginapabugal gid naton doyon. So it is a chance for us to hear the vision, the values, and the leadership of those who aspire to guide our institution toward greater excellence. The president of our community college will play a very big and vital role in strengthening academic quality, expanding opportunity for our students, fostering innovation, and building meaningful partnership that will benefit our municipality. As we conduct this public forum, let us uphold the principles of transparency, fairness, accountability, and integrity. Let us ask thoughtful questions sa aton nga tatlo nga kandidato. Hindi taman sanda pagpamabudlayan gidit mayad. Pero hay, syempre, listen to their open mind also, focus on what is best for the institution and the community it serves. Kitaron, mga baletenon, mga inunga it baletenon. So our local government, together with Vice Pat and all our Sangguniang Bayan members here, remain steadfast in supporting quality and accessible education. That's why BCC was established, because we want the students here in Balete to have accessible studies, accessible education nga maadtunan gid nanda anytime amo na nga iya sa poblasyon agin pati kasugid nga ipagbato ro atong Balete Community College nga ra para gid kinyo raya para sa mga inunga naton it Baletenon. So we look forward to working with leaders who share our commitment to producing competent, compassionate, and globally competitive graduates while remaining responsive to the needs of the local communities. So to our candidates, good luck. Thank you for your willingness to apply for this and willingness to serve also our community college. We wish you the best for the years to come, regardless man if you're here or not. with your future career or in whatever career that you have. Syempre, gapasalamat gid kami na una ka mo. And also, may this forum be productive to each and every one. Sa mga parents naton, ano gid kamo, maathagid kamo. Ay iya, ro atong first college president nga ra, ay somehow, step daya para mas mapamayad pagid naton ro aton Balete Community College. Ma-expand naton aton nga community college. We have more plans for that school. We have more innovation nga ipaabot iya also to the students. Abo pa kita plano. Hindi lang daya, first step pa lang daya to the many more steps that we're about to take. So, salamat gid sa inyo pag-iba, salamat gid sa inyo pag-unong. Of course, hay daya aton daya gina kabuliligan para sa ikamayad it aton nga banwa it Balete. So padayon lang kita, padayon it pagpamayad it aton sarili, padayon sa pag-edukar sa aton mga candidates nga ra, padayon sa pagpamayad it atong pinalangga na banwa it Balete kaysa ko kahapon. So again, welcome and mayad-ayad nga agahon katon tanan.
Thank you so much, Mayor Press, for that very welcoming message. This time, may I call in the Director 4 of CHEDRA 6 and the Chairman of BCC Search Committee, our Regional Director, Dr. Raul F. Moyong, to present the SCP mechanics, the Search Committee, and the candidates.
Thank you very much, Ms. Reda. Honorable Mayor Priscilla Alcari, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Balete Community College, Honorable Vice Mayor Patrick Lagchica, SB members, the OIC or the Acting College Administrator President, Sir Almond Oquendo, our stakeholders, my fellow members of the search committee, dear students, our courageous, brave candidates for the search for the BCC president. I say brave, courageous because they have tried their best to be with us today. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Despite of the bad weather, let's say good morning. Okay, so allow me to present the guidelines and mechanics for the public forum which we are conducting today. The purpose of the public forum or the public forum is one of the evaluation processes for the search for the college president or administrator of a local college or university. This is embodied in CMO number 18. And this activity provides the academic community with the opportunity to hear the applicant's vision, mission, development plans, and programs, should they be chosen as the first president of the Balete Community College. It also offers the constituencies an opportunity to raise issues and concerns they would like the first president to address. Before the public forum, the applicant's curriculum vitae and statements, vision, purpose, or mission and programs should have been posted in the various conspicuous locations in the campus of BCC. Attending today's public forum are our stakeholders coming from our faculty, the administrative or the non-teaching staff, students, alumni, local government units, community or external partners, and private sector, and of course our barangay officials. For full transparency, the search committee allow the college to live stream the event, and we are now being covered by cable, Kalibuk cable. This allow a broader community to watch even if they aren't here in this hall. The search committee shall appoint a moderator who is respected and neutral, and of course with strong group facilitation skills, and we have with us here Ma'am Margaso. The candidates will be assigned to their seats on stage at the start of the program and shall remain in their seats until the drawlats. So they will be having drawlats later on para malaman natin sinong first presenter, second presenter, and the third presenter. The Secretariat shall collect the electronic gadgets of the candidates before the start of the public forum, and the items shall be returned after. To determine the order of the appearances right before the open forum, the candidates will draw lots. The same order of candidates shall be followed for the presentation and the question and answer during the forum. To ensure fairness, candidates who are not currently presenting should be placed in a separate holding area where they cannot hear the other candidate's presentation or question and answer. For this forum, the holding area will be at the court. Okay. Kasi tingnan namin kahapon ito, Mayor, marinig pa rin kahit na may headset. So, para ano, anyway, we will facilitate, we have the ushers also to facilitate. And the ushers shall be assigned to each candidate in the holding area and escort the candidate when it is their time to present or answer the questions. The presentation of vision, mission, development goals. Time limit. The presentation of vision, mission, development goals, and philosophy of each candidate shall be given 15 minutes. A timer shall be used to help the candidates manage their time. So we have our LED wall that will that is visible to the candidates for the time. Then we also have a flag bearer. May I see a flag bearer? Yes. Okay. A green flaglet will signify the start of the presentation. The yellow flaglet will mean that the applicant has 2 minutes left, and the red flaglet will mean that time is up. Applicants are requested to strictly adhere or observe the time limit. The content of the presentation should focus on the candidate's vision, mission, leadership, philosophy, and development goals for the Balete Community College, and a summary of their professional background. The candidate may use the podium or the center stage when presenting his or her plans for the college. The presentation shall begin with the first candidate, while the rest are to wait for their turn in the holding area. The candidates are required to submit the presentation. It must be final. So we received already the presentation last night. And after 50 minutes recess following the last presentation shall be allotted to prepare for the open forum. For the question and answer, we have 2 rounds. Round 1, each candidate will be given 2 minutes to answer each question. The same order of candidates will be followed. Again, timers shall be used to help the candidates manage their time. A green flaglet will alert the applicant to start answering the question. A yellow flaglet will mean that the applicant has 30 seconds left for his answer or her answer. A red flaglet will mean that the time is up. Again, applicants are requested to answer the questions within their time limit. The representative coming from the stakeholders, we have the students, the faculty, the administrative personnel or non-teaching staff, alumni, private sector, community, or local government unit, will ask 1 question to the first candidate. The same question will be asked by the stakeholders' representatives to the next candidates. The representative will read or ask the question twice. The timer will start when the candidate begins answering. Follow-up questions are not allowed. The first round of the Q&A will end after the last candidate has answered all the questions. Afterwards, all the candidates will be invited back on stage. A 10-minute intermission following the last candidate shall be allotted to prepare for the next round, because we will be gathering questions from the audience. You are given a piece of paper, and please do write your questions after you have listened to the presentation of each candidate. So your questions shall focus on the candidates' vision, mission, development goals for the Balete College. We will gather your question, and the committee will select at least 3 questions from each stakeholder that will be putting in a bowl for the Q&A second round. Now for the round 2 Q&A, each candidate will be given 2 minutes to prepare before answering the question, and 2 minutes to answer the question. A timer shall be used to help the candidates manage their time. So again, we have there the timer, and as mentioned in round 1, a green flaglet will alert the applicant to start answering the question. Yellow flaglet will mean that the applicant has 30 seconds left for his or her answer. A red flaglet will mean that the time is up. Applicants are requested to answer the questions within their time limit. Each candidate will pick 1 random question from the bowl. The moderator will read the question twice, and the timer will start when the candidate begins answering. Follow-up questions are not allowed. The second round of the question and answer will end after the last candidate has answered the questions. The rest of the questions, which were not picked by the candidates during the forum, will be asked by the committee during the panel interview para walang questions na ma-left out. Okay, so that's all, and I hope we are ready for the next round. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, R.D. Muyong. At this moment, we will have the drawing of lots of our 3 candidates. This will be the sequence of their presentation and the open forum later.
Sorry, I forgot to introduce our search committee. This is a grave offense. Okay, I would like to present to you the members of the search committee for the first president of Balete Community College. Joining us online is the representative of the Association of Local Colleges and Universities, or ALCO, presently the president of Marikina Polytechnic College, Dr. Rene Colocar. He is online, so but he will be joining us via Zoom this afternoon for the panel interview. Also representing the academe, we have with us the head teacher and officer in charge of the District of Balete of the Department of Education. We have Mrs. Rowena L. Birol. For the business sector and industry, we'd like to present the owner of Jester Eco Park, the business partner of the local government unit, Mr. Nestor G. Hosto. And yours truly, the chair of the Balete Community College Search Committee. I am Dr. Raul F. Muyong, Director 4 of the CHED Regional Office 6. Helping us in the search process, we have the Secretariat representing the Balete Community College. Let's give a round of applause to Ms. Joylen Zizomel, and also from the CHED RU6, the Education Supervisor 2, we have Dr. Roxanne I. Idrosolano, but she is not present here today, but we have been working together. And of course, we have Ms. Jovi Grace and Gaborno, Education Program Specialist. Now, the applicants or the candidates for the BCC presidency, let's give a big round of applause to Dr. Michael M. Villarmino, Instructor 1 and Program Head, BSHM Program, Altabas College. We also have Dr. Berlin L. Importado, the Program Head of PSHM Program, Balete Community College, and Dr. Welma Jem A. Samonte, Assistant Professor 3 of Aklan State University, Ibahay Campus. Thank you.
We will now proceed to the drawing of lots. Okay, candidate number 1 will be Dr. Wella Jem Sabonte. Our candidate number 2 will be Dr. Michael Bellarmino. And our last candidate is Dr. Berlin L. Importado. So we have now come to the presentation proper. This segment marks a crucial phase in our search process, where we will have the opportunity to hear directly from each candidate about their vision, mission, and development goals for our beloved institution. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed to the presentation segment of today's forum. As stated in the mechanics, the applicants already have drawn lots to determine the sequence of presentation and the sequences for answering the questions during the open forum. Again, we would like to request the audience in this hall to please observe silence while the presentation is ongoing. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now begin the presentation of the candidates' vision, mission, and development goals for Balete Community College. Candidate number 1, Dr. Wella Jem Samonte. Dr. Samonte, you may now begin your presentation.
Members of the Board of Trustees, esteemed faculty, dedicated staff of BCC, our search committee, headed by our Chedro 6 Director, Dr. Muyong, our vibrant student body, and distinguished guests of Balete Community College, as well as to my fellow candidates, Mabuhay, and God bless. Standing before you today is not just a candidate seeking for position, but a dedicated educator, researcher, and leader who believes deeply in the transformative power of community-based education. My journey towards this room started long ago, rooted in a foundational belief I'm sorry for that. As I said, my journey started long ago, rooted in a fundamental belief that hard work and excellence are the greatest equalizers. My academic journey began in my hometown, where I graduated in Laguinbanwa Elementary School, Melchor Memorial School for my secondary, and I pursued my passion for hospitality at Aklan State University, Ibahay Campus, graduated as cum laude for the Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management. Recognizing that leadership in academia requires continuous self-improvement, I earned Master in Hospitality Management at West Visayas State University. Also, I completed my Doctor of Philosophy in International Hospitality and Tourism Management at the Lyceum of the Philippines, where I was honored as an Academic Excellence Awardee. This academic foundation has provided me with the rigorous training, global perspective, and critical thinking necessary to guide an institution of higher learning. But an academic degree is not only as good as practical experience that tests it. My professional career bridges corporate excellence, industry standards, and academic leadership. I began in the corporate sector as customer service associate in IBM Global Processes Manila and secretary to the DOFB to the food and beverage. I started my true calling in academia at Aklan State University over the last 14 years, where I have climbed the academic ranks starting as contract of service instructor, progressing to instructor 1, and now serving as assistant professor 3. I have walked in the shoes of our faculty, understand their struggles, their triumphs, and what they need to thrive, which will be my basis for developmental plan in BCC. Beyond teaching, I have consistently stepped up to academic administrative challenges. I held various designations, such as OJT Coordinator, Research and Extension Coordinator, Food Service Manager. I served as the BSHM Program Chairperson from 2020 to 2022, steering department through the complexities during pandemic times. Currently, I serve as an ISO internal auditor, contributing to the quest in quality education as the Director of Alumni Affairs and finding way to re-engage our graduates and bringing their success to the institution. My leadership also extends outside university walls. I serve as a Deputy Director and former Regional Director for Region 6 of the United Tourism and Hospitality Professionals, keeping myself firmly connected to industry standards. Locally, I served as the Board of Directors of Aklan State University Faculty and Employees Association, advocating for the welfare of university personnel. My contributions have been recognized by my peers and community, from being named one of the 10 accomplished Laginbanwahanan awardee in 2024 to receiving the Leadership Award from the UTHP in 2025. A modern community college cannot afford to be passive. It must be a hub of knowledge, creation, and my commitment to research, which will be part of the plan for Balete Community College, is focused heavily on innovation and sustainability. In 2025, I authored a book chapter titled The Future on Your Plate, How Food Technology Becoming a Driver of Sustainability, published internationally by IGI Global. I also have published research on event industry green practices and management strategies towards client satisfaction in Panay Island. However, I firmly believe that research should not just sit on the library shelf. So I also participated in various extension programs from 2017 to 2023, and even up to now. I am part of a major community extension project capacitating people's organization at Katunganit Ibahay Mangrove Eco Park to establish community-based homestay accommodations. And also, I took great participation in the integrated capacity building in hospitality skills for the Kapatiran para sa progresong panlipunan to support highland tourism in our community. This is the exact brand of active, socially responsible leadership I intend to bring to Balete Community College as part of my strategic plan. And how do I envision Balete Community College? This brings to my vision to be the premier center of community-based education in the region, nurturing globally competitive professionals rooted in local service. We must remember our mission. Balete Community College must continue to provide affordable, high-quality technical and academic programs. We must empower our students not just with a degree, but with the specific skills, values, and innovative mindsets needed to transform their lives and actively contribute to the economic and social growth of Balete Community College. To turn this vision into a reality, my administration will aggressively pursue 6 strategic goals with acronym BALETE. B stands for Build Academic Excellence. We will upgrade our curricula to align with global standards, supporting our faculty in achieving advanced degrees and modern teaching certifications. Second goal is for A stands for Advanced Accessible Education. No student in Balete should be left behind because of financial constraints. We will strengthen scholarships and optimize resources to keep education affordable. L for Link Education with Industry. Leveraging my extensive network in tourism, hospitality, and corporate sectors, I will build ironclad partnership with industries to ensure high employability or employment rates for our graduates. E for Engaged Communities. We will take BCC to our barangays. Our extension programs will directly address the immediate needs of Balete's local economies. T, transform through research. We will build a culture of research that looks at local problems, such as agricultural sustainability, ecotourism, and technological integration, and finds practical solutions. 6, letter E, empower future leaders. We will treat our students and student leaders as active partners in governance, preparing them to be the future leaders of our society. As I conclude, let me share a deeply held personal philosophy to you. Leadership is not measured by the position one holds, but by the lives that are transformed. If given the profound honor to serve as your college president, I commit to you that I will lead with unwavering integrity, serve with deep compassion, innovate with a clear purpose, and always inspire excellence. The presidency is not a solo journey. Together, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and local leaders, we will build a Balete Community College that our community will be deeply proud to call their own. Thank you very much, and to God be all the glory.
Thank you so much, Dr. Welajem Samonte. You may now relax a bit. Okay, may I call in candidate number 2, Dr. Michael Bellarmino.
So good morning and mabuhay, everyone. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Michael Embelarmino from Altavas Saclan. So to get to know me well, let's learn more about myself and allow me to share my educational background. So I earned my bachelor's degree and at Altavas College, Altavas Saclan. I completed my Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management year 2013 with Distinction Award. So I earned my master's degree at Philomar Christian University, Rojas City College, and I completed my master's in Business Administration, major in Hospitality Management year 2020. And also in 2024, I completed my Doctor of Management, major in Business Administration, year 2024, and awarded as Best Dissertation Presenter. So I'm currently affiliated at Altavas College as Instructor 1 and designated as Program Head of the BSHM Program year 2018 up to present. And my recent designation is OIC College President from June 2025 and March this year. I am also a Supreme Student Council Advisor year 2013 to 2026. And also Sports Coordinator from year 2022 to 2026. And also in 2023 to 2024, I serve as part-time instructor at Garcia College of Technology. And also, I've been serving as part-time instructor here in Balite Community College year 2024 up to present. And also, I work as cashier, waiter, and bartender at Boracay West Cove, Boracay Island, Malay, year to 2013. And also, I work as nursing attendant 1 at Godofredo P. Ramos Hospital, formerly Altavas District Hospital, year 2006 to 2013. Now, let me share to you my vision for Balite Community College. So, Balite Community College envisions itself as a student-centered institution that provides equal access to quality educations and develop competent, values-driven, and socially responsible graduates who contribute to community and national development. And for my mission, Balite Community College is committed to delivering accessible, inclusive, and quality higher education through student-centered learning, relevant academic programs, and supportive services that promote academic excellence, personal growth, and lifelong learning. And for my objective, Balete Community College aims to provide accessible, inclusive, and highly higher education that empowers students to achieve academic excellence, develop strong moral values, and acquire the knowledge, skills, and competencies needed for meaningful employment, lifelong learning, and active community engagement. Through student-centered instruction, relevant academic programs, and comprehensive support services, the college strives to produce competent, socially responsible, and globally competitive graduates who contribute to sustainable community and national development. And for my goals, number 1, ensure equitable and affordable access to quality higher education for all qualified students. Number 2, strengthen student-centered teaching and learning that address diverse learners' needs. Number 3, support the holistic academic, personal, and social development of students. And number 4, prepare graduates for employment, community service, and lifelong learning. And last, promote community engagement and social responsibility through relevant extension and service learning program. So to wrap it up, let me leave you with what Balete stands for. So B stands for building competent, values-driven, and socially responsible graduates. A stands for accessible and inclusive quality education for all learners. L, lifelong learning through student-centered instruction and innovations. And E, empowering communities through excellence, engagement, and extension services. T, transforming lives through relevant education, leadership, and technological advancement. And E, excellence. Excellence in education as the foundation for sustainable community and national development. And next, allow me to share to you my strategic plan for 2026 to 2030. So empowering communities, shaping futures. So vision, a leading community college empowering learning with relevant skills, values, and opportunities for inclusive growth and local development. And the mission is provide accessible quality education, industry-aligned training, and responsive services to produce competent, compassionate, and productive citizens. So for my strategic plan, I prepare 6 pillars to represent it. So the pillar 1 is academic excellence and relevance. So the goal is align programs with industry needs, meet global quality standards. So we need to update our curricula every 3 years and offer TESDA-allied programs. Next, offer flexible and blended learning options. Next, secure CHED or TESDA accreditations for full compliance. Build industry partnership for OGT and competency assessment, and upgrade laboratories and digitize learning resources. So the success indicator will be fully industry-aligned curricula, 100% regulatory compliance. So my second pillar is student welfare and development. So inclusive access and holistic support for every learner is the goal. So expand scholarship and financial aid for low-income, PWD and indigenous learners, establish guidance, mental health, and career placement services. So we need to strengthen also the student organizations and leadership programs, enforce anti-discrimination and inclusive support policies. So track and boost graduate employability rates. So success indicator, higher retention graduate rates, successful career placement. Next will be my third pillar. So for faculty and staff empowerment. So the goal is build a skilled, motivated, service-oriented team. We need to fund advanced studies, training, and industry immersions. Reward excellence with recognition and performance incentives. Improve benefits and promote healthy work-life balance. Recruit qualified, diverse professionals. And nurture a culture of teamwork, respect, and transparency. So the success indicator, fully qualified faculty, high staff morale, and low turnover. For my fourth pillar is institutional and sustainability and governance. So the goal is transparent management and stable long-term operations. So update institutional policies and administrative manuals. Ensure clear, transparent financial management and reporting. Diversify funding, training services, grants, community projects. Automate systems such as the enrollment, records, and finance, and also strengthen alumni engagement and support programs. So sa success indicator, efficient operation, multiple stable funding sources. So the next pillar is the institutional sustainability, the community linkages and the partnerships. So serve as a catalyst for local progress is the goal. So partner with LGUs, industries, NGOs, and education networks. Deliver extension services, livelihood training, literacy, and technical aid. Conduct research on local issues such as tourism, hospitality, and livelihood program. Preserve and promote Baleta's local tourism, culture, product, and heritage. And involve stakeholders in planning and implementation. So success indicator, active partnerships, visible positive impact in the community. And my last pillar is the infrastructure and resource development. The goal is a safe, modern, inclusive, and sustainable learning spaces. So you need to upgrade facilities, especially the BSHM training labs, the IT or information technology learning laboratories and classrooms, and accessibility features such as ramps, PWD restrooms, wide pathways. And also we need to expand internet connectivity and modern ICT tools and install safety and disaster preparedness systems. Next, build a green campus, gardens, waste management, and energy conservation. So the success indicator, functional, inclusive, and eco-friendly campus facilities. So implementation, monitoring, and evaluations, how we make it happen. So first, form an official strategic plan implementation team. Set clear timelines, budgets, and assign responsibilities. Conduct annual progress reviews and adjust plans as needed. Report results publicly to students, staff, community, and partners. Recognize teams and individuals that meet targets. Because I firmly do believe that this is not a one-man effort. It is a collaborative effort that we need to work hand in hand. Because if we unite together, we build a future bright. Balite Community College, quality education for all is our life. That would be all, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Michael S. Bellarmino. Okay, the usher will guide you back to the holding area. This time, may I call in the last candidate, Dr. Berlin L. Importado.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Berlin L. Importado, Instructor 1. I graduated at Aklan State University, College of Fisheries and Marine Sciences as cum laude. Also, a housekeeping supervisor at Aklan Sampaguita Gardens Resort Incorporated, 2003 to 2018. I passed the licensed professional teacher's examination at the year 2016. I am also the Dean of the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management and Vice President for Administrative Affairs for almost 7 years. I took my master's in business administration, major in hospitality management at Pilamer Christian University. At the same time, I took my doctorate degree at the Guimara State University with the Doctor of Management, major in Human Resource Management. I am also a TM1 holder and assessor for housekeeping in situ, food and beverage services in situ, and housekeeping in situ. At the same time, I am also a trainer for housekeeping in C3. And now, may I have the honor to present to you my vision, mission, goal for the Balete Community College. Vision, a dynamic institution that provides excellent and flexible educational programs that will produce globally competitive graduates, contributing for national transformation and the development of globally competitive workforce. Dynamic, BCC updates the curriculum based on the need of the community. The BCC must actively adapt to changes in education and local industry needs. A dynamic BCC does not stay stagnant. A dynamic BCC quickly crafts a faculty training development, seminars, immersions, and upgrades its learning facilities and academic facilities. BCC will also promote a holistic student development to nurture students' entire well-being. Flexible educational programs. Our programs is fits to the student life and the fast-shifting job market. We are planning to offer TESDA courses, tourism, business administration, ICT, and agriculture. At the same time, education. Globally competitive graduates, degrees that are mean something anywhere in the world. A graduate of BCC can compete with local and international and different companies which have the same technical skills, communication abilities, and cultural awareness. BCC is a community college. The education it provides must not be a second rate. A graduate from BCC must possess the communication skills, technical skills, and good character to pass global standards and work effectively. National transformation. A BCC is highly skilled graduates get hired. They bring international standards, innovation, and collaboration that will come back to boost the local economy and transforming the society. Mission. The Balete Community College is committed to offer accessible and quality education to communities in Aklan and neighboring towns, fostering a diverse and supportive environment that equips students with the academic, professional, and personal competencies that needed to thrive in the dynamic global society. Accessibility. As a local college, BCC keeps tuition affordable to students from low-income families can attend. Serving neighboring towns means BCC isn't just for Balete. It opens doors to students from nearby municipalities. Quality. We ensure that affordable does not mean slow standard. The education meet and adhere into the CHED compliance, which is the procedure and the guidelines. I assure that our faculty meets the qualification standard, continuous professional development to earn master's degree and doctorate degree. And most important, with active participation in research and extension. Fostering diverse and supportive environment. BCC recognized that each student came from various walks of life. Some are fresh high school graduates, others are working class adults, working mothers, or students from remote or rural barangays. Equip students with academic, professional, and personal competencies. To equip the students of BCC with academic, professional, and personal competencies means to build a three-dimensional education, which is the skills, the knowledge, and the attitude. It ensures that we as student graduates, they don't just have a diploma in their hand, but they have the intellect to solve problems, the hands-on skill to land a job, and the character to navigate life successfully. This holistic approach transforms students from passive learners into capable, well-rounded individuals ready to uplift themselves and the municipality of Balete. Needed to thrive in a dynamic global society. The modern job market changes at lightning speed due to technology and globalization. BCC's ultimate goal is to ensure that a graduate from BCC has the agility, confidence, and modern skill set to excel whether they choose to work in local, international. Goal number 1, to equip students with knowledge and skills for active and effective participation in the local, national, and international arena. At BCC, we believe that education is a powerful catalyst for mobility and leadership. Our core mission is to equip our students with a robust foundation of knowledge and highly adaptable toolkit of modern skills. We do not simply prepare our students to enter workforce. We train them to lead and actively engage with the world around them. Goal number 2, to develop graduates with highest professional and personal ethical standards, contributing to a democratic, just, peaceful, and environmentally balanced community. At BCC, we believe that education extends far beyond the walls of the classroom and the pages of textbooks. Our ultimate benchmark of success is not just the degree we compare, but the character of the individuals we hold them. We are deeply committed in cultivating a generation of professionals who carry the highest standards of personal and professional integrity in their respective fields. Goal number 3, to instill a strong sense of Filipino socio-cultural heritage in every graduate, promoting a nation building. We believe that true progress is impossible without a clear understanding of who we are and where we came from. Education is more than the acquisition of technical skills. It is a passing of a torch. We want our students to walk across the graduation stage, not only with a diploma in hand, but with a pierce of pride in the roots, a profound respect of our rich history, and live understanding of values that define our rich culture. Goal number 4, to maintain a full, competent, committed, well-trained, and qualified faculty to deliver instruction. We recognize that the heart of an exceptional education beats within its classroom. The quality of our institution will always be directly reflected in the quality of our educators. Therefore, we are committed in cultivating and maintaining a premier pool of faculty members who are not only the masters of their respective disciplines, but passionate mentors at heart. We treat professional development not as a luxury, but as a core institutional pillar. By actively investing in advanced studies, continuous skills upgrading, and modern training frameworks, we ensure our educators remain at the cutting edge of their fields. Goal number 5, to establish and strengthen strong local and international linkages to enhance educational opportunities. We know that a transformative education cannot thrive in isolation. The modern world is driven by networks, and the strength of our institution relies in the bridges we build beyond our college borders. We are fully committed by establishing, nurturing, and continuously strengthening robust linkages for both local stakeholders and international partners. By opening our doors to collaborative ecosystem, we break down geographic barriers and transform our college into a dynamic hub of shared knowledge and global community. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Dr. Berlin Importado. That concludes the presentation of the candidates' vision, mission, and development goals for Balete Community College. An open forum shall follow the presentation of all applicants. Meanwhile, we will have a 15-minute recess to enable the SCP to review and screen the questions. The forum is now in recess. Timer starts now. Time is up. Everyone, we have Everyone, we have now arrived at the open forum. For round one, this is the moment where we invite our stakeholders, faculty, students, and private sectors to actively engage with the candidates, asking questions that delve into their vision, leadership style, and plans for BCC's future. May I call back our candidate number one for the first round of the question and answer segment, Dr. Wela Jem A. Samonte.
Good day once again.
Okay, the first question will be coming from the faculty. Representative from the faculty is Mr. Randy Baron.
Sound check. Sound. Good morning, Doc Wela.
Good morning, sir.
So here is my question. Based on your presentation earlier, ma'am, so how will you boost the confidence and empower less fortunate individuals as they strive to achieve their dreams in life?
Right, thank you very much for that challenging question. I myself is a product of less privilege or poorest from the poor. Way back when I was in college, or my undergraduate, wherein I have to shift the course that I want to take because my parent could only send me to school within the town where I am residing. And with that, I can influence those who are less privileged or poor students that there will always be hope. There will always be individuals, or not, there will always be network that could be your bridge in becoming and achieving your goals. Part of that would be elevating from poverty and, of course, living your dreams, improving your way of life personally, towards your family, and of course, a contribution in uplifting the status of your community, that particular community were able to send their resident or constituent graduating a bachelor's degree, and who would have thought that a less privileged was able to pursue graduate studies, master's, and even doctorate degree in a prestigious university. All of that is a manifestation that when your heart is hopeful and when you are committed to success, we could be able to move forward. Thank you.
Your second question will be coming from the administrative and non-teaching staff. The representative is Ms. Raquel Di Leono.
Good morning, everyone. I am Raquel Di Leono, representative from the non-teaching staff for students. I'd like to ask, what specific, measurable strategies will you implement to improve staff welfare, particularly workload management?
Thank you for that question. To improve faculty welfare, particularly workload management, I think that I will instill a faculty manual towards the operation of the Balete Community College, and that faculty manual has its provision towards faculty loading. With that, I will integrate digitalization of faculty management system, but those should be guided with the rulings and practices or provisions of the Commission on Civil Service Commission and various practices or laws governing our Commission on Higher Education, including local as well, and employment sector. I will also ensure that following the guidelines of the civil service, there would be a appropriate faculty loading aligned with their specialization and their degrees or their qualification. Aside from that, I would also integrate the resources of the school, and I will ensure that there is efficiency with that, but of course, part of that, while maintaining the compassion to ensure that there is efficiency in the workload management, as well as to ensure that there is a healthy working environment and to avoid burnout to the faculty. Thank you.
Okay, your third question will be coming from our student, the SSC President, Ms. Jemima Cebuano.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
As the first college president, what is your 3-point innovation agenda that will directly improve both the academic quality and employable skills of BCC students, while staying true to our vision mission of accessible, excellent, and community-oriented education?
Thank you for that question. As the first college president, I think that my 3-point agenda would be digitalization, maintaining or sustaining quality excellence in education, and to answer about employable skills is the workforce alignment. In terms of digitalization, I will utilize learning tools and advanced learning education, which is up to date, or to ensure that our curricula and our classroom practices could be helpful when you are already employed or deployed in the industry or in the real battle of industry. Likewise, for the second one, on quality education or excellence in education, as part of my presentation earlier, it will be concentrated into research that could impact locally and could help solve problems locally. And it will be manifested, the excellence will be manifested through research-oriented, likewise towards extension projects. And last one, towards our employability, workforce alignment. We will ensure that we will have a job-ready graduates or job-ready individuals that through establishing industry partners and linkages. Thank you.
Okay, Doc, your fourth question will be coming from the alumni, our alumni president, Mr. Ruel Casas.
Good morning po, Ma'am Dr. Wela Jem Samonte.
Good morning, sir.
I'm Ruel T. Casas, representing the BCC Alumni Association President. Alumni care deeply about this college future. How will your administration keep alumni engaged as true partners And what is your plan to make our graduates more competitive, not only locally, but nationally and globally?
All right. Drawing from my experience as currently serving as alumni director, I guess that my administration would engage alumni as not just donors, but also partners. With that, I will, part of that would be, there would be a program to help our graduates. There would be career or strengthen career employment opportunities. What we do is, as practice, looking for linkages, looking for partnerships, wherein we could have, from the school, employment, enrollment to employment system or program. And with that, we could also inculcate career programs, talks, job fairs, and we can do mentoring programs. We could also have online, or a part of my digitalization initiative is we could have partnerships wherein there are online, it's like Job Streets website, wherein it could help our partners, our students, so that they will be employed not just globally, but also internationally. It will have a better horizon on seeking for employment opportunities. We would also have in place alumni database or alumni directory. We would also institutionalize a career or alumni events or alumni homecoming events so that they could have the passion and the drive to look forward and keep going back to BCC. And of course, alumni will serve also our future partners.
Okay, next question will be coming from the local government unit, represented by Ms. Ila D. Amancio, the head of our HR department.
Good morning, Doc Cuela, and to everyone here present. Representing the local government unit of Balete, here is my question. What do you see as the biggest challenge facing higher education administration today?
Could you repeat, ma'am?
What do you see as the biggest challenge facing higher education administration today?
I guess the most pressing challenge of the higher education and probably of the whole economy is the financial constraints. Given that there are a lot of compliance set by the Commission on Higher Education, by probably the pressure of the global needs or the international arena. There are a lot of compliance we need to comply, and that comes with budget. And of course, budget is not always given, so that is why I think that's one of the most pressing. It is also accompanied by the dearth of the specialization, since we're offering hospitality management here, and I guess there are only few master's or doctorate holder, although we are growing. I know that we are growing, but that could also be a constraint. And another thing is the pressing, or how to maintain participation in the various or different accrediting bodies. And it would also, again, require financial resources. So I guess that would be the pressing concern. But I know, and from what I have learned, the local government of Balete is fully at its best in supporting the quest for quality education and to instill or for the BCC to remain and to keep growing. So I guess that financial constraints, that dearth in specialization and accrediting body could be addressed. I am very positive. Thank you.
Next question will be coming from the barangay officials, represented by Mr. Alan De Manuel.
Good morning, ma'am, and good morning sa tanan. My question is, what partnership will you build with the LGU, barangays, and local cooperatives to turn BCC into a center for livelihood, training, and enterprise development?
Thank you for that question, sir. To make the BCC a center for livelihood and partnership for those three entities you have mentioned. First is the barangay, the LGU. So I guess the LGU could have policy alignment and towards our BCC's extension and research, and maybe we could have innovative hubs for that. Maybe it could also create employability or employment impact in the community. For our barangays is maybe we could have or barangays or local cooperatives, maybe we could have market integration, maybe from what the learners learn from the classroom, they could integrate it. We call that extension, helping the community or extending their expertise. And probably for the last one, the partnership towards co-op, maybe we could integrate an IGP or through that, the income generating project that would help those cooperatives go to BCC, and the BCC will be the one to facilitate it. So that could be an income generating and as well as a practice for their expertise or additional skills for our students. I hope I had answered. Thank you.
Okay, your last question will be coming from the PTCA. Our PTCA President, Ms. Melmy Hago.
Hello, Doc. Good morning, everyone. My question is, how will you ensure that parents have a voice in important college decisions that directly affect students and their families?
Could you please repeat, ma'am?
How will you ensure that parents have a voice in important college decisions that directly affect students and their families?
Leadership requires communication, and communication requires good listening. With that, I believe that our parents plays a vital role in shaping the future of our BCC, or Balete Community College. As to your question, my administration will ensure or institutionalize a parent dialogue wherein you could air your concerns and probably we could pitch solutions from those concerns or from those problems being raised. Of course, your voice, your suggestion will be treated with mutual respect, as it should be it's like a partnership or relationship, a two-way relationship wherein your voice matters. And the last one is, I will ensure that during my administration, I will in place or I will consider the collaborative decision making, wherein all the policies, all the decisions guided with my mission or with my stated vision and mission it will be grounded by the consensus or by the body. And I will make sure that each suggestions will be taken care of so that we could bring BCC to greater heights, all for the glory of God and the glory of our country.
Thank you so much, Dr. Welajem Samonte. You may now breathe for a while. May I now call in our second candidate, Dr. Michael Bellarmino. Same questions will be asked to our candidate number 2 and number 3. Are you ready, Dr. Bellarmino?
Ready.
Good morning, Doc Bellarmino.
Good morning.
So, representing the faculty and staff, teaching, based on your presentation earlier, how will you boost the confidence and empower less fortunate individuals as they strive to achieve their dreams in life?
Can you repeat the question, sir?
Again, sir, based on your presentation earlier, how will you boost the confidence and empower less fortunate individuals as they strive to achieve their dreams in life?
Okay, thank you. As a educator myself, and for my 14 years experience as the program head of the BSHM program, so I will boost the confidence of those less fortunate students by offering an expanding scholarships program which offered by the local government units. No? Andyan po si na mayor for the become mayor's beneficiary, academic scholars, governor scholars, even chief scholars po. And of course, guiding them will truly boost their confidence in adjusting for the dynamic learners, no, in terms of their needs and in academic aspect. Thank you.
Good morning, Doc.
Good morning, ma'am.
Here's my question. What specific measurable strategies will you implement to improve staff welfare, particularly workload management?
Repeat the question, ma'am, please.
Okay, sorry. What specific measurable strategies will you implement to improve staff welfare, particularly workload management?
So I guess as the next president of the Balite College, Community College, so my simple strategy will be I will review all the staff workloads and review it quarterly. And I will assign fair workloads. And of course, is to conduct a monthly meetings to address the workloads of every staff. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
As the first college president, what is your 3-point innovation agenda that will directly improve both the academic quality and employable skills of BCC students while staying true to our vision mission of accessible, excellent, and community-oriented education?
Repeat the question, please. Thank you.
As the first college president, what is your 3-point innovation agenda that will directly improve both the academic quality and employable skills of BCC students while staying true to our vision mission of accessible, excellent, and community-oriented education?
Okay, as the first president, my 3-point innovation agenda will be focusing on the industry-aligned academics and accessible excellence, and lastly will be on community-embedded learning. So we're in industry-aligned academics. We need to update our curricula and offer hands-on training to meet or match the need jobs. And in our accessible excellence, we need to offer free skills workshops and flexible learning support so that the students will have a quality training. And for the community-embedded learning, so we need to tie internships and projects to local businesses while serving Balete. That's all. Thank you.
Sound. Okay. Again, good morning sa ating lahat. Dr. Michael, good morning.
Good morning,
From
sir.
the Alumni Association, my question is, alumni care deeply about this college's future. How will your administration keep alumni engaged as true partners? And what is your plan to make our graduates more competitive, not only locally but nationally and globally?
Repeat, sir.
Alumni care deeply about this college future. How will your administration keep alumni engaged as true partners? And what is your plan to make our graduates more competitive, not only locally but nationally and globally?
Okay, thank you. For alumni engagement, I will launch an active alumni associations, regular homecomings, and mentorship programs so that all the graduates will going to stay connected and share their expertise. And for global competitiveness, so we need to tie up all the programs in national and international standards. So we need to offer, I guess we need to offer or give and apply for the industry recognized certification, so that we can open doors for local and global internship opportunity. Thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Michael.
Good morning.
Representing the local government unit of Balete, here is my question. What do you see as the biggest challenge facing higher education administration today?
Again, please.
What do you see as the biggest challenge facing higher education administration today?
Okay, thank you. For me, the biggest challenge that we're facing right now is maintaining the quality education while adapting the changes in technology, especially the student needs, and of course, lastly, it will be the limited resources. So from this problem, good leadership is very important, and the very essential is a careful planning, and of course, continuous development and improvement. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My question is, what partnerships will you build with the LGU, barangay, and local cooperatives to turn BCC into a center for livelihood training and enterprise development?
Again, sir.
What partnership will you build with the LGU, barangay, and local cooperatives to turn BCC into a center for livelihood training and enterprise development?
Okay, thank you, sir. With the LGU and barangays, we need to co-design training programs, and we need to align what Balete's local needs. And for the cooperatives, we need to offer livelihood trainings, I guess, and help students and the community enterprises. And for the cooperatives, I guess we need to link graduates to jobs and workshops and training as well. So especially helping the business growth or small business growth. And together we will make a college a hub for skills and livelihood here in Balete. Thank you.
Hello, Doc.
Good morning po.
This is from the PTCA President. My question is, how will you ensure that parents have a voice in important college decisions that directly affect students and their families?
Again, ma'am.
How will you ensure that parents have a voice in important college decisions that directly affect students and their families?
Thank you, ma'am. So I guess I'm going to establish a clear communication channel so that the parents will going to share their concerns and supports as well. From listening from their perspective of the parents, I guess we can form informed and student-centered decisions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Michael Bellarmino. You may now relax for a while and prepare for the next phase. May I now call in our last candidate, Dr. Berlin L. Importado.
Hello.
Good morning, Doc Verlin.
Good morning,
So here's
sir.
my question. So based on your presentation earlier, ma'am, how will you boost the confidence and empower less fortunate individuals as they strive to achieve their dreams in life? Again, based on your presentation earlier, ma'am, how will you boost the confidence and empower less fortunate individuals as they strive to achieve their dreams in life?
Thank you, sir. Actually, I am the most on the student side. Marami na akong students na tinutulungan. I will look for mga scholarship programs to tie up with mga private sectors. At the same time, when I assigned as the dean for the, at the same time, BPPA, I have proposed student assistant program. At the same time, kung may makilala po akong mga may mga business na need ng student, like for example, mag-part-time. So yun po ang aking gagawin. Since kasi na po na aware po ako yung mga student sa Baleti is hindi po ganun taas ang kanilang mga income. So that's all. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. My question is, what specific, measurable strategies will you implement to improve staff welfare, particularly workload management? Again, what specific, measurable strategies will you implement to improve staff welfare, particularly workload management?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Aware po ako sa mga non-teaching staff, which is most the contract of service. Feel ko sila dahil I know hindi ganun kataas ang kanilang mga salary. Ang strategy ko po is, first, conduct workload assessment. Baka po yung ibang staff is masyado ng dehydrated sa kanilang mga trabaho. Next is, I will check also the staffing requirements. For example, sa isang office, dapat po, baka marami na sila doon. So dapat i-assess ko po yun. At the same time, strengthen ko po yung admin process through digitalization para mabawasan po yung mga gawain nila. And the most, siguro po, maging masaya ang mga non-teaching or the staff na i-propose ko po na every semester may 3 days wellness break naman po sila. And at the same time, since na ang permanent po is nag-attend ng mga seminars for permanent only, so ipupush ko po talaga na what if pati ang non-teaching staff kasama doon sa may mga seminars na mag-attend, dapat mayroon din silang budget allocation doon. So, between permanent and COS or the non-teaching, kung ga-enjoy po ang permanent, dapat mag-enjoy din po ang contract of service. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
As the first college president, what is your 3-point innovation agenda that will directly improve both the academic quality and employable skills of BCC students while staying true to our vision mission of accessible, excellent, and community-oriented education?
Okay. Thank you. As a first college president, I have in mind the 3-point innovation agenda. First, the innovation on teaching and learning. Kasi po, hindi po ako vlogger, influencer po ako sa aking mga faculty and staff to take master's degree and to earn doctorate degree. At the same time, yung mga curriculum po namin dapat align po sa need ng community. So, dapat it should be an outcome-based education. Next, innovation of employability and entrepreneurship. Dito po, kailangan ko pong strengthen ang partnership with different local government units, either industry, private higher institution. Dapat po, pagsibagan ko, magkaroon kami ng Memorandum of Agreement. At the same time, yung learning facilities or the learning spaces, for the students na meron pong person with disability. Kasi po sa HM, we accept student. Kasi education has no boundaries. So we accept student with person with disability. Kasi po, hindi po lahat ng person with disability meron pong kahinaan. Meron po silang strength. Malay natin, best sila doon sa accounting, sa marketing. So that's why the BCC accept student with person with disability. The next innovation is community development engagement. Dapat po ang student namin, thank you.
Good morning, Doc Berlin. From the Alumni Association, my question is, alumni care deeply about this college's future. How will your administration keep alumni engaged as true partners, and what is your plan to make our graduates more competitive, not only locally but globally and nationally?
Thank you, sir. Alumni play a big role in our community or in our college. First, always update the directory. Always link with them, connect with them. For example, we have activities in our school. We might get you a speaker or a guest or a judge in our activity. At the same time, before the graduates of BCC, since I am a trainer and an assessor in housekeeping in situ, I would rather to help the student to have the skills training before they graduate, so they have the in situ and housekeeping in situ or the FBS. Kasi po, kami ngang mga faculty need na mga trainings and seminar, naglilift kami ng aming mga professional development. Dapat po kasama po ang mga student doon. Thank you.
Good morning, Doc Berlin.
Good morning, ma'am.
Representing the local government unit of Balete, here is my question. What do you see as the biggest challenge facing higher education administration today?
Thank you, ma'am. I think the biggest challenge facing higher education today, first is our student retention and success. Kasi po, yung mga ibang students, yung mga panimili po nila, hindi ka po kaya magbayad ng mga entrance fee or the miscellaneous fee. So how we can retain our students kahit po low income sila. So that's why, kaya kung if ever po na maging college president ako, I will truly hard work for the more partnership and linkages for the scholarship program. And hopefully, sana po, if ever po na maka-IR na kami, kasi since ako po dito yung kami ni Ma'am Somel, so hopefully maka-avail po kami ng free tuition. Next is the digital technology. Since now we are funded by the LGU, we know that the budget is not fully, hindi ganun kataas kasi since we are the third municipality. At the same time, very supportive naman po ang LGU when it comes to mga priority ng school. Thank you po.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
My question is, what partnership will you build with the LGU, barangay, and local cooperatives to turn BCC into a center for livelihood training and enterprise development?
Thank you, sir. We know that the LGU hindi po nila kayang i-fund yung aming mga community extension program. But, syempre po, dapat may part din po kami sa school kung ano po yung gagawin namin. So today, and I'm happy that the LGU is very supportive with all the activities or program. For example, the LGU have the seminars, like for example sa RHU, for example sa agriculture, and at the same time, pwede po silang mag-conduct sa amin ng mga seminar and trainings para sa entrepreneur and livelihood. At the same time, in barangay, we have our memorandum of agreement at the Barangay Calizo. So we introduce our product development through our research program. So meron pong ni-introduce namin kung para po pagkakitaan po nila. At the same time, sa skills training naman po, doon po kami nagmowa sa Minyes, sa school po nila. So yung mga senior high school po nila, tinitrain namin for housekeeping in situ para po 100% passer po sila. Thank you.
Hello, Ma'am B. My question is, how will you ensure that parents have a voice in important college decisions that directly affect students and their families?
Thank you, ma'am. Parents is malaki po yung role ninyo sa our college. If ever po, kasi meron po kaming, for example, college orientation. Importante po na mag-attend ang mga parents doon para po ma-inform sila yung about sa mga policies, announcement, activities, and contribution. At the same time, mas maganda po pag ang parents mag-attend face-to-face or visible sila sa orientation or meeting para po in case na may mga erase silang mga concern, suggestion, or recommendation sa school, at least doon po mismo, masolve na yung kung ano po yung gagawin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Berlin Importado. Thank you also to our stakeholders. And that concludes for the first round of the question and answer. We will have a 10-minute intermission for our candidates to prepare for the second round. And the time starts now. question, we will give 2 minutes to the candidate to formulate their answers. And in answering the question, we will give them 2 minutes to deliver their answer. Timer will start the moment they start answering the questions. May I request the 3 candidates to occupy the seats here in front provided for you. Good morning once again to our audience and to our candidates. So let me ask you, dear candidates, how are your feelings at this very moment? Dr. Samonte?
I'm feeling a bit nervous, but mostly I'm feeling delighted.
How about you, Dr. Bellarmino?
Okay, feeling nervous as well, but relieved, no? And by the way, I'm going to take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the LGU for, and as well the BCC faculty and staff for choosing me as one of the candidates for president. So, ayun lang po. Last round.
About Dr. Importado?
A little, iwan ko kung uwi na ako. Pero, syempre, kakayanin para sa balete.
Very good. So good to hear that from our doctors. So are you ready for the second round? Wala daw silang choice. Ready or not? Okay. Candidate number 1, you can now pick your question.
Mic test.
Okay, candidate number 1, I will read the question twice, and you will answer this in 2 minutes. So what initiatives will you establish to promote the welfare, safety, mental health, and holistic development of students, considering that these are top concerns of parents? Again, what initiatives will you establish to promote the welfare, safety, mental health, and holistic development of students, considering that these are top concerns of parents?
Thank you for this question. Once again, a blessed day to all of us. The holistic development of a student in an institution should be the utmost priority of a college. And since college or the school is the second home of our students, hence there must be a program that could inhibit this holistic development. And what initiatives I would establish is that I will promote a safety strategic program towards our students. That would include or focusing or tapping the guidance and counseling office. That would establish objectives towards to ensure the safety and welfare of our students, encompassing the role of the administration. Likewise, such as the structural capacity or the buildings of our institution. Towards mental health, again, there's guidance and counseling office tied up with the medical unit. And of course, I will also ensure to embody this with the faculty in every courses or in every subject, that the classroom as well as the public areas of this institution is safe and healthy for them, or they are learning in a safe and good environment. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wella Jem Samonte. We will now proceed to our candidate number 2. Okay, candidate number 2, this is your question. How will you build strong ties in local businesses to create job training programs? Again, how will you build strong ties in local businesses to create job training programs?
Okay, for me, as the next president of the Balete Community College, I will build strong ties with the local businesses to create job training programs. So I guess my experience for 14 years and honing my experience from teaching and leading. So I will going to, so from experience from bridging classrooms to industry experience, so we need to link again or offer a scholarship, livelihood programs as well, free skills workshop to meet the local needs, no, in Balete, the municipality of Balete, and of course, Of course, lastly, we're going to link again our students to the community to engage into projects and training programs as well. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Villarmino. And now we are down to our last candidate, Dr. Berlin Importado. Dr. Berlin, here's your question. How will you leverage your term as president to strengthen BCC's academic quality, industry alignment, and inclusive growth so our college truly shines and sets a standard? How will you leverage your term as president to strengthen BCC's academic quality, industry alignment, and inclusive growth so our college truly shines and sets a standard?
Good morning. Thank you. As a first president of Balete Community College, I will strengthen the academic quality through academic excellence. First, the faculty will have their faculty development program, which they should be earned master's degree and doctorate degree aligned with the CHED requirements. Second is the curriculum should be outcome-based education. Next is in industry alignment. I will strengthen the partnership and linkages in our OGT or internship program. So dapat marami po kaming partners para mas marami pong mga students na after OJT ma-employed po sila. Next is the inclusive community development. I will push the active participation for both students, faculty, and staff to engage in community engagement or extension. So we will have our partners, for example, at Caliso, we have our memorandum of agreement. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Berlin Importado. And thank you to our three candidates for the college president. May the one who will get the position be a deserving one. You may now take your rest for a while. You can stay here. Okay, that concludes our second round of the question and answer and open forum. Before we conclude today's forum, let us hear the closing remarks from Dr. Almon Arroquendo, our acting college administrator.
Okay, again, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, to Dr. Raul F. Muyong, our Director for CHEDRO Region 6, Chairman, BCC Search Committee, and the members of the Search Committee, Dr. Rowena L. Birol of the Academe, and Mr. Jester G. Hosto in the business sector, and Dr. Rene Calokar of the ALCO, Association of Local Community College, from the President of the Marikina State University. To Honorable Priscilla Gail Solis Calizo, the Municipal Mayor and DOT Chairman, to Honorable Patrick F. Lachica, the Municipal Vice Mayor, Honorable Ralph F. Cleope, Chairman, Committee on Education and SB member, as well as Nini Yani, sana si Nini Yani Bantige Orquiola, to our HRM Director, Ma'am Ella Amancio, to Joylyn Sumel of the BCC SCP Secretariat, to Ma'am Jovi Grace Gavorno of the CHED SCP Secretariat, the barangay officials headed by Captain Leonie Rebenito, the alumni, si Sir Ruel Casas, faculty and staff headed by Ma'am Raquel Leono, and the PTA and Parents Association, Ms. Melmi Hago, and students, as well as to Ma'am, sana si Ma'am Reda Magarso. Again, good morning. To the upcoming head of the BCC, thank you for the priceless effort in sharing with us your mission, vision, and goals for the future of the Balete Community College. Your commitment in providing us your vision, mission, and goal will provide an enriching educational development, evident in the success of the future college, the Balete Community College. To all of you, again, we deeply appreciate your time and involvement. Your presence and contribution have added immense value to the selection process, and we are grateful to your support as we conclude the event. Let's carry forward the spirit of collaboration, creativity, and community involvement that we have witnessed today. Remarks that each of us has the potential to make a positive impact. Together, we can achieve great things, especially in the local government unit. Your encouragement and support are crucial to our children's success. Thank you for being here today and for the role you play in education development of the Balete Community College. Thank you once again for your participation and support. And to the three applicants, there are three keys to effective leadership. First, being true to yourself. Second, being true to your work. And third, being true to the people you lead. Have a wonderful day, and we look forward to seeing you at the future events with the new BCC President. Thank you and mabuhay.
Thank you so much, Dr. Oquendo. As we conclude, we thank the members of the search committee and the candidates for their participation in today's forum. We also thank all the participants, guests, attendees, and all members of the working committees for their valuable contributions to this crucial process. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance to the public forum, Search for the First College President of Balete Community College. We wish everyone a productive and insightful day ahead. This has been Rada Carmen S. Magarso, your Lady of Ceremony. Thank you and good day. Everyone, let us have a photo opportunity. committee is the search committee, the board of trustees, and the stakeholders. Karon lang, stakeholders. Stakeholders.